Before I even fucking dare show my face, my hair is a monstrosity today. I don't know what the fuck to do. I don't have the time to fix it because I have to go out for drinks with my mommy, right?
Do you love me? I love you so much.
I know it's gonna create a shadow on my face the entire time, but you don't need to fucking look at me anyway because, for obvious reasons. Courtesy of my mom, the bartender, Nikki made me a drink. I'm such a lightweight now because I don't really drink anymore. So this is gonna be exciting. I love pre-gaming during my fucking video. Anyway, hi! Hi, for those who don't know, my name is Maya, I'm 25 and I'm from New Jersey. Hey! In today's video, we're going to be talking about the wolf in sheep's clothing, the pipeline between where people start and how they end up being canceled and hated and found out and exposed and all that good shit. So if you're interested in that, that's what we're gonna be talking about today. I've tried to record this video many times in my life, but it's kind of awkward because it's a no-brainer kind of thing. So it's like, why the fuck am I even pointing it out? But I saw something recently that kind of sparked my interest in talking about this again and trying to make a video on it. It's difficult because it's so multifaceted. Fucking camera's dying. Oh shit! Pinky knocked my camera over. Damn, cam shit. So why the fuck does my opinion matter? There was a time where I was much more, you know, fucking relevant or whatever, popular on the internet. Hi guys, it's me, Maya. The most popular videos on my channel by far are the videos of me talking shit or me responding to other YouTubers who are more successful than I am. There needs to be a better balance between judging and actually doing something to make the situation better instead of just shitting on people. That's not being positive either, you fuck. You fuck. What? Like, that's fucking psychotic. That is wrong. I really don't mean this in a bad way, because if I did, then I would say that I mean this in a bad way. They're kind of just lost. Like the whole SJW, like I'm overcompensating, I don't know who I am, so I'm gonna fight for things that I wanna be type of deal. Obviously that's not logical, but a lot of people feel this way, so I am hopeless for our world, and yep. There are so many fucking sheeple on this earth. And my titties are out in this video, girl. What the fuck is going on? If I said she's a fucking cunt, I'm gonna be proud to say it. Like, cause that's just who I am. She's a fucking cunt. I used to make like commentary content, and I would talk about people in a more critical way and talking about their choices and how they go about things, coming from the standpoint where I believe honesty is the best policy and just being transparent and authentic. I think that's just always the best way to go. And I'm in an industry where people, it literally feels like it's a sin to be honest. Like every motherfucker is a rat bag. This is my way of making it make sense to me. In order to be an influencer, and in order to be an influencer that's extremely famous, you need to be very manipulative as a person. There comes a time in a content creator's experience where there's a fork in the road, and you either continue being authentic and niche to your smaller scaled audience who gets you, or you have to mute certain points of yourself to be able to become more palatable and sellable to mass media, to a larger audience. I'm the kind of person where I would never sell myself short in order to sell a product or a variation of who I could be. Yeah, I just do what I do. Like, fuck you. I don't care. To a bunch of motherfuckers who don't give a fuck about me. You know what I mean? Like, they don't care. They don't have my best interest in mind. So I would never do that. But it's a game. It's an industry. And motherfuckers gotta make money. And I think even more than that, people do it because they want their ego stroked. That shows in the way that people act and how excited they get when they start to get more notoriety. So basically what I'm saying is, it's not surprising to me that the people who are the most famous are some of the sketchiest people on earth. I want no part of it. I really don't. So I guess this video is just to say, like, this shit exists and it's just another thing that we as people have to worry about. Because it takes a certain kind of person to get there, let's say. That's why I don't have any friends who are in the music industry. Name one person that I am friends with that is an artist, or, you know, that I'm close with that is even a content creator. It's hard. And especially for me, where like I'm a little bit more outspoken and I'm very proud of my roots, I have a really hard time, I guess, hanging with motherfuckers like this. And I'm sorry if that was a long preface, but that's where I feel like I can give motherfuckers some insight, because I have rubbed elbows with people's favorite creators. I don't want the smoke, but that performative activism, man, was just like running rampant. I know it still does. So really take it from me, motherfucker, like I know. Think about a motherfucker who's generally unproblematic, who has achieved fame. It's very far and few between, and those people deserve to be protected, and I fuck with that.
Come here, Mr. Smell. What do you smell?
If you know anything about Pinky, he bites. And if he sees flesh, he eats it, no matter what. Bye! Just to be basic right now, and in layman's terms, like human beings are growing up, and being in the spotlight as you're growing up and making mistakes is hard. So you need to be able to speak from your heart. I don't like thinking about this from a PR perspective, because I find that to be disingenuous. I think like you just gotta be real with yourself and with others, and that's what's gonna make or break you, because how you come back from a fuck up is what defines you as a person. Okay? Okay. So if you know that you've done some shit in your past that is just fucked, and you're about to fucking go and have millions and millions of followers and billions of views, you best fucking bet you have your ducks in a fucking row before it gets to a point where like you can't even damage control. I'm tipsy. Okay, some people say words but are not harboring derogatory ideals or opinions, especially in the gaming sphere, which I 100% understand, because my first Call of Duty was in 2008.
Negative, you went 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 negative. Look at my, you fucking kill you, you went negative, I hate you so much, I tell you, you should be, I should have won, I should have won, I should have won, I should have won.
People are a product of their environment, especially when we're growing up. Like, where I'm from in New Jersey, like I would say words and behave in a way where it was cool with my environment. It was cool with my friends, it was cool with like my schooling. And then once I started doing the internet thing, I realized like there's a whole world outside of my own. I try to be gracious and think like, look, people are growing up, they're learning things, they're different, whatever, whatever. But context matters, and that's where we can start to differentiate somebody whom it is more of like an innocent, I'm just like bullshitting, I'm just shooting the shit, versus you actually have fucked up opinions.
And you are a disrespectful piece of shit.
And this is the pipeline. People get caught, and they deny it. And they deny it. It's over and over again. Content creators do this. That wasn't me, that's fabricated. It blows my fucking mind. I don't know where in the mix a human being thinks that lying ever, and I mean ever, lying because you got caught is ever gonna be a good outcome and bring you good outcomes, and it's a good solution. Oh my god, you're so fucking stupid. I'm sorry. It's the most common response, is people lying about what they've done. And name me fucking where in history where that ever really did a good job. And if you think you got away with it, it's a fucking ticking time bomb. And when it blows up in your face, it's even fucking worse. Own your shit. Own your fucking shit. And that's not a sign of immaturity. That's a sign of, that's a sickness. If you are willing to just fucking straight up lie and be like, that wasn't me, you are someone that people should be concerned about knowing. You are a complete liability of a person. Own your shit. And I'm not saying it's easy to do so, but it's gonna be easier in the long run. And people, there's a chance of redemption and people respecting you if you're just fucking honest. And I think that is something you're born with, the capability of having.
Bro, I would just like to say, when I'm being critical of another human being, whether it's a content creator or not, I feel strange not acknowledging out loud straight up that like I'm a person too, and I've made many lapses in judgment in my lifetime, and I've made many mistakes, and like I understand that's a human experience. I just feel weird like dogging on someone. I just feel like the difference between a person who makes a mistake and is remorseful about it and a person who makes a mistake and lies.
You're a lie. You're a lie.
And deceives people to get out of something and doesn't take accountability. Like, that's the difference between someone who is a good person, or at least wants to be a good person, versus someone who just isn't.
I don't care which way you fucking flip this, slip it, bop it, poke it, stab it in the eye. Don't care. If you can't even fucking apologize from the heart, oh my god, we have like a bigger, even larger problem. I wrote, if you're not sorry for your actions, but only scared of the repercussions, you're not actually sorry. You're just scared to pay for your sins. An apology comes from the heart. It comes from like the bottom of your fucking soul. You know what I mean? Like the deepest parts of you. Not because you got caught, motherfucker. It's because you've done something wrong, and it feels disgusting and sick and awful when you fuck up. That is what an apology is. It's not to fucking placate someone else. It's because you genuinely feel bad. Genuinely feel bad. And if you don't, then you're not sorry. Then you're not sorry. And no amount of pretending you're sorry will ever trick anybody into thinking that you're actually sorry. Because human beings can feel that between each other.
Okay, so when I initially recorded this video, I was drunk, first and foremost, so there's that. But I initially included a couple of content creators in specifics, examples as to what the fuck I was talking about. But in my post-production editing, I just didn't feel good about mentioning these people. But the context of this following segment in my video is there's a plethora of creators, you can fucking fill in the blank, of motherfuckers who say derogatory shit and then get found out for saying so, and then compensate the derogatory shit that they've said by trying to give the minority demographic they're fucking shitting on a platform. So that's the context of this. I still feel like it corroborates the rest of like my opinion here. I didn't want to just outright get rid of it because it's so true, and it's such a prominent phenomenon in this whole creators being disingenuous shitfest.
The hero complex, it was like the forced, oh my god, and like, I'm just so sorry, and like, give them a space. Who the fuck do you think you are to give someone a, like, it's giving like you think that you're above others, and therefore you taking a step back creates opportunity. I don't know. There's something already off about the like savior complex. It's anybody who thinks that like they can fix a problem by compensating. It says it all there. Like, that says it all. That says it all. You want a crusade? They don't need you. They just need you to not be a piece of shit. You rat!
This is so random. But like, I was watching back my footage and I'm like, I should have given an example. I'm gonna make this more geared towards something that like I can relate to. So for example, I'm a lesbian, or I can make it about being Jewish because my mom was adopted by Jews. I can just imagine like a creator that I like coming out with statements that are like super homophobic or super anti-Semitic, and then they go, I'm gonna platform gay people, I'm gonna platform Jews, I'm gonna give them a chance to speak. And to me, that's like dirty charity. That's dirty fucking charity. I don't want you to give me anything. I don't want you to taint me. I don't want you. You don't fuck with me. I know you don't. I know you don't fuck with me based off of the fact that I'm gay or I'm Jewish. Why would I want you, who doesn't fucking like me because I'm gay or Jewish, to like give me your pity fucking airtime? Ew. Like, it's just so inherently yuck. I don't want you to put Jew lives fucking matter in your fucking bio. Go fuck yourself. You know what I mean? I just don't believe it. It doesn't cut it. And it's also just like, imagine if they're like, okay, I'm gonna donate, I'm gonna give you money. Like, okay, give me money, but like, I almost don't fucking want it because it's tainted, dirty money. It's corny as fuck. It's corny as fuck.
Follow me here, please. Like I said earlier, everyone's a product of their environment and they come from somewhere, but there comes a time in your adulthood, which from my experience, I've found it to be like your mid-20s. Your mid to late 20s is when you start to lock in. You're like, I really need to define who I am. That's when you really start to understand the assignment. There comes a time when the cards that you're dealt, you either fall victim to and you become a perpetrator, or you use them to better yourself and the world around you. Because I tried to come from a non-threatening perspective. Yeah, I know I'm a fucking asshole and I've got a mouth on me, but Finland! I don't want these people to be worse. My criticisms are not hostile in the way where like I want to watch the world burn. It's a harsh criticism, but it's coming from a place of love, and that's tough love. If you focus on the hostility within tough love in a serious context, because you know I love to shoot the shit, like I'll call you names, bitch. I'll call you names. But if we're getting serious, which is something that like sometimes needs to be done, I'm doing and saying these things because it's coming from a place of deep, genuine care and concern. Like I want you to be okay and I want you to do good by others, and I use like my pain and my experiences to try and just give some insight and like fucking throw shit at the wall, and if it sticks, it sticks. You know, I always say I'm just a fucking bitch from New Jersey, but you know, I do feel like I have the passion within me to, you know, let motherfuckers know how it is and hopefully influence some people in a better way. I believe that you can make a difference in your heart and your soul if you really want it. It's almost like you need to be bonked on the head by someone who has that vibe. I'm very about the people for the people. So I don't know. You guys fuck with me or what? So go fuck yourself. And if you don't like what I say, if you like what I say,
thank you.
Shouts out to my patrons. Thank you guys so much for supporting me. I was in the studio this week, and I'm in the studio next week too. Recorded behind the scenes. Maybe I'll add a little like clip at the end of here so you guys can hear what I'm up to. I can hear myself lovely when I'm just speaking this way. I'm going to do harmonies on that fucker. I'm going in right now because we're gonna do the whole section. I never want to fucking address it again. You don't mind?
Yeah. You want to just run through the whole chorus? Or
Yeah. Just like put like a whole track line, and whatever we like, I can always redo. But let me just like figure out if there's anything to put there. I plan on having like 4 songs before I roll them all out, and I have like music videos, and I'll do them like each month. So those are my plans. Thanks for watching the video in its entirety if you did. I feel so formal right now and I'm talking right now. My Gucci hat. This hat is a story. This hat was found under the sink. And I don't know whose it is, but it's mine now. So go fuck yourself. Bye.